Circle, a Chihuahua with ears like tiny radar dishes and a tail that wagged with the ferocity of a much larger dog, trotted alongside her owner, Crissy, through Blue Park. It was a crisp autumn morning, and the air was alive with the scent of fallen leaves and distant coffee. Circle was on high alert, as always, convinced every rustle in the bushes was a squirrel daring to trespass on her personal territory. Suddenly, Crissy stopped. "Well, look at that," he murmured, pointing towards a large oak tree. Circle followed his gaze, her little nose twitching. Perched on a low branch, its masked face curiously tilted, was a creature she'd never seen before. It had a ringed tail, dexterous little paws, and eyes that gleamed with an intelligent, almost mischievous glint. It was a raccoon. Circle, usually quick to bark at anything unfamiliar, found herself surprisingly silent. The raccoon didn't seem to notice them at first, engrossed in something it was doing with its paws. Then it looked up, its eyes meeting Circle's. For a long moment, they simply stared at each other, the tiny dog and the bandit-faced creature. Circle felt a strange mix of apprehension and curiosity. She let out a tentative woof, more a question than a challenge. The raccoon, to Crissy's amusement, let out a soft chittering sound in response before slowly descending the tree and ambling off into the undergrowth. Over the next few weeks, Circle and Crissy walks took on a new purpose. Circle, much to Crissy's bewilderment, seemed intent on finding her masked friend. And find him she did. Their encounters were always brief at first, a glimpse of the raccoon by the stream, a rustle in the bushes followed by a quick peek. But slowly, imperceptibly, a silent understanding began to form. One afternoon, Crissy found Circle sitting patiently by a particular patch of ferns, her tail giving a slow, almost imperceptible wag. From the ferns emerged the raccoon, its black eyes fixed on Circle. This time it didn't scurry away. Instead, it sat a few feet from her, almost as if waiting. Circle, surprisingly calm, gave a soft whine. The raccoon responded with another chitter, then meticulously began to wash its paws, seemingly unconcerned by Circle's presence. Their friendship, though unconventional, deepened with each passing day. Circle, the fierce little Chihuahua, learned to respect the raccoon's wild nature, never pushing too close, always giving it space. And the raccoon, whom Circle, in her own way, came to call Bandit, learned that the small, yappy creature wasn't a threat, but a quiet, constant presence in its world. They would meet in the same spot by the ferns, or near the big oak tree where they first saw each other. Circle would often bring a small, forgotten toy from home, leaving it a respectful distance from Bandit, who would occasionally nudge it with its nose before resuming its foraging. Their interactions were mostly silent, a shared glance, a comfortable stillness in each other's company. Crissy, observing these unlikely companions, often shook his head with a smile. "Who would have thought it, Circle?" he'd muse. "A Chihuahua and a raccoon. The unlikeliest of friends." And Circle, her radar ears swiveling, would simply wag her tail, a silent testament to the extraordinary friendships that can bloom in the most unexpected of places.